Hello. Flashbang out. Ding. Good evening. Aloha potatoes. Tonight will be a very productive night. A little bit of a later start, however, I do still plan on going through the story a little bit. We might not be able to finish Yoimiya's story quests, so we have to find somewhere good to stop. Well, we'll see what happens. If we can't find a good stopping point, we might just steamroll our way through. Oh my. Alright, daily commissions. They're all so far away. Why? Why? Calm. Oh.
It's my lucky day.
Hello there, Buetayama. Good evening. Not sure if you're rocking with the ads right now.
My blade.
Ads should still be rolling. So I'm just trying to get the boring stuff out of the way. Hey there, Linkster. Good evening, good evening.
It's my lucky day.
Wait! Wait.
Time to act.
Wait, I forgot. This isn't the party that we are supposed to be rocking with. Okay. Get out of line of sight. Break aggro. Alright. Okay. No Benny. No Benny. Let's take... Oh, who was my team? It was... Mona?
This is destiny.
Mona Ayaka. Where is Ayaka? She's a 5-star. Oh, she's already in. And Diona. Or Chi-Chi.
I'm here.
Here we go. Let's give Chi-Chi back her well, not her, but a sacrificial sword. The sacrificial sword. The only sacrificial sword I have. And, well, that's it. Hey there, Tiana. Good evening. Hello, hello, hello.
It's my lucky day. How's this? You know a thing or two.
How's everyone doing on this lovely evening? Well, it could be a lovely evening, it could not be.
Delve into destiny.
Still kind of hot. Oh!
Written in the stars. Let me scribe. My
Freeze. We're gonna pop Aika's ult. Sometsu. Swirl for more damage. Oh, okay, never mind. Not needed. You know, I've never actually seen Viridescent Venerer's swirl, or I've never seen its 4-piece set bonus effect in action until I got Ayaka. Because with Ayaka's burst and her constant damage with it, you can see the numbers change the moment you pop the Viridescent Venerer, right? So only until after I got Ayaka was I able to visualize how much more damage I was doing after swirling with a character that had the Viridescent Venerer set, the 4-piece set. It's kind of big. Going from like 12.6k to 15 point what? 2k? Per hit? How many primos does everyone have saved for ball? Oh, you're a comedian. Good one. Saving primos. 2374. 2374. Almost enough for 2 10 poles. Leave me alone. Ah! I hate it when the game stutters. And then you end up doing like a 720 or 480 or 360 and you don't know where you're pointing your cursor. Hopefully I'm not the only one who experiences that when playing Genshin on the PC. What is this? Hot potatoes with 334 primos. Whew. Hey, that's enough for 2 poles. Big. You still have a chance. 9 times more than hot potatoes. I'm at 16k, so I hope the wind... Oh, wow. 16k. Look at you. Big man. Wow. That's big. Big money. Wait, this guy is back here. Am I supposed to collect this? What is this? Huh? There's a mysterious item inside the box. It seems like a present from the Archons. Maybe it has some peculiar effects. Oh! Oh! This was from yesterday's daily commission when we prayed at this shrine with Shota. Or Shouta. The Archons responded! Look at that! I'm gonna yoink this though. Do you mind if I keep it? The Conpeito candies I brought back last time were finished overnight. I guess the Archon must be really fond of them. I have placed the rest in here this time. I'm sure it will... What are you doing? I've heard that I can make a wish to the Archon once I have placed the offering in the shrine. If the Archon likes my offering, my wish will definitely be granted. I have brought all of my snacks here today, and I'd like to wish that the Archon will cancel the exam tomorrow. Oh, wait, what the heck? So what did you offer? What do you want? Are you planning to take the snacks? I mean... You can't do that. You'll bring bad luck onto yourself if you steal other people's offerings. How about I give these Onikaputo to you? The beetles? Sure. I caught them with my friends. They don't seem like something I can offer to the deities. You can have them, but in return, don't touch my snackies, okay? Where are the snackies at? I had a writing assessment today. I was stressed, but it ended up not being so bad. I didn't finish, but I wrote some solid 2.5 paragraphs. Ooh, was it one of those time thingies? Dang. Yeah, it's hard to prepare for those if you don't already have experience. So, just gotta do your best. Watch me save for that Signora banner after ball. Signora banner? That's a bold assumption.
Time to go.
I mean, Child got a banner. So why won't... I guess Signora would probably be a playable character, huh? There's so many side quests, but I don't want to accept them yet. Oh, here we go. We're back here with Junkichi and Shigeru. Okay. Alright, last time... Where did we leave off? We sided with Shigeru. Junkichi wanted to include something into his novel that was like... What? He wanted to give the main character like OP powers or something, right? And then we were like, no, that's too cliche. You're adding too much stuff, too much fluff. And then we sided with Shigeru. And what's gonna happen this time? Junkichi, the deadline to turn in your manuscript is tomorrow. No more delays. There's no use pushing me. I'm stuck at a critical point in the story and I've got writer's block. Wait, is this the same thing? Traveler, just the voice of reason we need. I'm Shigeru. an editor at the Yei Publishing House. This is Junkichi, the writer I'm in charge of. His new novel, Onibudo, is very popular, but he never meets his deadlines. Sometimes he even delays for weeks, and he's at it again, of course. If he doesn't turn in his manuscript in by tomorrow, I won't be able to get this month's issue to print. Why don't we postpone the issue? Our loyal readers will still pay for it. Don't be ridiculous. If it isn't updated regularly, the novel's reputation will go into the trash. But I've got no inspiration right now, and I'm not going to write some garbage chapter. Okay, we've read this already. But all the other writers are basically done. You're the only one left. Maybe Junkichi really just needs a bit of inspiration. How did we inspire him before? I forget. Hey, that's the excuse you used last time to put it off. We're not doing this again. Oh, wait, that might be a new line. Give me all Fatui right now. A team full of Fatui. Child, Signora. Scaramouche? Is Scaramouche part of the Fatui? I don't even know. I forget. He's a harbinger, so yes, right? Scaramouche, the harbinger. Who else? I'm not lying this time. Come on, trust me just this once. Alright, fine, but this is the last time. No further delays. Got it? Okay. Let's go get some material. In the chapter I'm working on, the main character is preparing for the next big fight. He needs a powerful weapon. Let me think. Let's go check out the Amenoma smithy. Here we go again. Where? Sparks fly as hammers clash against anvils. Amenoma smithy is such a place full of passion. Yep. We've read this already. Alchemy can't do that. Alchemy can't forge indestructible weapons, my man. Yeah, that's a good idea. The main character shall have the strongest weapon, one forged using alchemy. I thought this would have different endings, but apparently we're getting the same thing, so I'm just gonna skip through it. I've been through this once already. Goodbye. Last time we sided with Shigeru, so how about this time we side with Junkichi and see what happens. Maybe I picked the wrong side. Maybe there was a right and wrong side. Hey, you're doing it again, aren't you? What's it? Let me guess, you're going to add new character traits to continue the story, and you'll be tacking more complicated features onto those traits until you finish the new chapter, right? No matter how much you like the character, stop giving him so many skills, the readers are going to get confused. That's always been my style. I think it's interesting. The readers will love it. Don't give me that. You know the readers are starting to get confused by everything you make up. I'm done talking to you. You're so boring. Let's hear the Traveler's opinion. Traveler, who do you think is right, me or Shigeru? Actually, Junkichi's idea isn't bad. Not bad. If he keeps going like this, he's going to confuse even himself. You see? The Traveler's on my side. That means my idea is appealing. The most important thing in a novel is an exciting and attractive plot. I'm writing with that in mind. You... Come on, relax. I know what I'm doing. It will definitely get unanimous praise. You'll see. Alright, I'm expecting good things from you, Junkichi. You better write the best-selling novel across all of Inazuma. I better hear about it in Liyue. I better hear about it in Mondstadt. Okay, one more. One more daily commission.
Time to go.
Ooh, crystal marrow. Oh, wait a minute. I didn't mean to touch that. Yeah. Just keep hopping, just keep hopping. Oh wait, no, I'm supposed to have Kaching on my team. Kaching! Where are you? We still haven't maxed out Kaching's friendship. Oh, I have to pop into my
Let's finish
Serenity
this
pot.
quickly.
Hold up, I think I have to do it now. Give me a second. I know I'm capped. Nah. I know I'm capped on realm currency and friendship points.
Would you please sit down?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, okay. At least I'm not capped on whatever this is. Look at that. Oh, wait. Kuching's already. Oh, look at that. Kazuha maxed. Kuching maxed. Easy. Perfect.
If you ever have it.
Alright, now we can't play Kazuha or Kuching anymore. Goodbye. Hey, what is this? Huh? Oh. Brought me to a web page. Is this a is this a web event? It's just loading indefinitely though. I'm gonna let it load while I take out Kazuha and Kaching here. Do. Goodbye, Kazuha. Wait, how do I do? Okay, rest. Goodbye, Kaching. Companion. Companion. Diona. You know what? I'll give Chi-Chi another playmate. How's that sound? Don't collect friendship points when a new banner comes out and you get free XP. Claim it after adding to the teapot and bing bang. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. So like 2 or 3 days before the banner comes out, just wait. Don't claim your realm currency, or I mean, you can claim your realm currency, but don't claim the friendship stuff in your teapot. If you're planning on speedrunning Ball or Kujosara or any of the new characters' friendship, collect their name card. Yeah. Oh, it finally loaded. Okay. Here's the web event. 1,000 questions with Paimon. Oh, it's this again. You answer 10 questions. If you answer all of them correctly, you get 50,000 more each day. Wait, what? I saw each day. Win up to 50,000 more each day? Is that just like a mistranslation or something? Or am I able to get 50,000 more each day for 3 days? The 27th, the 28th, and 29th? 150,000 more? You just have to come back every day for the next 3 days. Okay. What reaction will occur when a pyro elemental attack is used against Animo Hypostasis Bev Swirl? Which of the following statements about artifacts is true? Each individual may have up to 3 minor affixes. That's not true. Artifact affixes will never provide the same effects as the main attributes. That is true. Right? Yeah, that's true. True or false? When Rosaria casts her elemental burst, Rites of Termination, the whole party's crit rate is increased by 15%. Ooh, this feels like a trick question. I know it increases crit rate, but is it 15%? Or is it 10%? Maybe it is 15%. Oh, crap. Whatever, we can always go back. Let's say true. Ah, it's 10%. You got me. Wait, it's 15% of her crit rate? Wait, what? It's not a flat crit rate buff? I thought it was. Wait, let's go back. Let's go back into the game. Save. Oh, wait, we have to... Wait. Who do we put in? Ningguang? Ningi? Ningguang. There we go. Rosaria. Where are you? Rosie. There you are, Rosie. Oh my gosh, it's 15% of her crit. I thought it was a flat crit rate buff this entire time. Fatui skirmishers will empower themselves in battle, and these empowerments must be removed to defeat them quickly. Of the following interactions, which one is the least efficient? Huh? Oh, I see. Electro, Vanguard, use pyro damage. This is the least efficient. Which of the following book collections was written by Klee's mother, Alice? Wait, what? I don't know this. This is lore. Man, oh wait, it's the Boar Princess, right? No, it's the Tevat Travel Guide. That one's easy. Never mind. What is the name of the bartender at the Angel Share?
There
Uh-oh.
are leaves around.
Angel
I
Share.
know just the tune to accompany them. If you wish to hear it.
It's Tuffman. It was Wagner. True or false? Albedo's elemental burst, right of progenitor. Tectonic tide only generates fatal blossoms when there is a solar isotoma on the battlefield that was created by Albedo himself. Yes. Angel shares Deluxe Tavern. Yeah, I got that. Which of the following artifact sets does not include any items of 4 stars or above? Huh? Wait, what? Oh, so like, okay. So they're asking like, which of these is like a 3-star artifact set or lower? Traveling Doctor. The materials for crafting furnishings for the Serenity Teapot can be obtained by the following methods. Collecting different types of wood in the wild. Wait, what? Shouldn't be... They should put B as C. Making dyes. It's B. True or false? When fighting animal stasis... Wait, what? Dealing damage, elemental damage to the animal orbs summoned by the hypostasis converts them into elemental orbs of a different type. Yes. Wait, what? Oh, the orbs, not the... I was thinking about the tornadoes. Oopsies. Get ability to challenge again. Wait, this is new. Before, you could just challenge it again no matter what. But now I have to do this. I have to do these tasks? You're kidding me. Oh, here we go. True or false? This is false.
This scenery is wonderful. Surely enough to convince
I actually
anyone
don't
to
know
become
the
one.
name. I actually don't know the name of this guy. Is it Charles? It's Stanley? Charles? False. Again. Again. It's Charles. Got it. There we go. We're done. The answer is randomize. Got it, got it. Yeah, they switched the order around of the answers, so you can't just memorize where your incorrect answer was. Where's Chubby? Wait, wasn't Chubby supposed to be over here? Huh? Oh. Wait, what? But why? Oh, man. Wait a minute. Okay. Okay.
There are leaves around.
All right.
Just the tune to accompany them.
How do I
If
get
you
over
wish to
there?
hear it.
Okay. It's time for waypoints. I know I have waypoints. Can I just place them on the map? Do I have to physically be there? How do I place waypoints? Oh, you use the, oh, you go here? You go to building. No, you go to landform. No, you go to outdoor furnishing. There we go. Waypoint. And now, oh wait, hang on. Cancel. I have to choose the correct one. Where is it? Where's Ayaka? There, okay, right here. Place the waypoint down here. Boom. Save. And there we go. Wait, what? Not close enough. Okay, how do I get up there? Can I just climb? Wait, hang on. Aika wants to tell us something. What's up, Aika? Hi.
One moment, please.
Oh?
If I had known you'd pay me a visit, I would have spent more time getting ready.
Don't worry. Don't worry about it. So how do you like it here?
You've no need to worry. The sights here are nothing like what I've seen at home. There are new wonders to be found with each step.
Uh-huh.
But there's also an added layer of significance to it. Because this place belongs to you.
Aika, you're welcome to come anytime. I hope that is a place where you can let go of your worries and just relax. Make yourself at home. I mean it quite literally, haha.
Oh, that would be too unseemly.
No. Make it your home.
However, I appreciate your kindness.
My pleasure.
That's very considerate of you. However, you don't have to go above and beyond for me.
It's nothing. Don't mention it.
Please let me know if you ever need my assistance. I hope I can be of some help to you, too.
Okay. What was I doing? Right, this way. Wait, where was I going? This way.
The one before you is known as Jade Seek.
Uh-huh. Why are you all the way up here? Can you tell me that?
Encounters with fine.
You don't even have anything good. Oh, hold up. I don't have this rock. I gotta buy these rocks.
Follow the wind.
Good. Okay, how do I get back to... Uh-oh. I didn't put a waypoint down over here. How do I get back over there? Do I have to put down another waypoint? I think I do. Okay. Why is Mingy rich? I'm not rich. I just haven't spent my realm currency yet. I've only spent it on transient resin the past like 2 or 3 weeks. Outdoor furnishing, teleport waypoint. Where'd it go? No, okay. Sure. Let's just place it there. Mingy's struggle bus is a double-decker? What do you mean? I'm not struggling. What are you talking about?
Would you care to sit down?
Realm Depot. Wait, I can't even buy... Wait, huh? I can't even buy a transient resin. Okay, I guess I'm just gonna spend my realm currency on Hero's Wits. Why not? And Mora. Sanctifying Essence. Is this worth? Is this worth it? How much is 10,000 artifact EXP? I still haven't bought any of these, by the way. Oh wait, you have a limit. You can only buy... Oh. I should just buy all these up then, huh? I thought these reset. They don't reset. You can only buy up to 2 of these, 2 of these, 1 of this, 10 of the waypoints. Huh. The artifact sanctifying essences aren't worth it. Okay.
If you ever...
I won't buy it then. Let me just stare at Ningguang real quick, and Chongyun, and Barbara, and Mona. Everyone doing okay? Everyone making themselves at home? How you guys doing over here? Chi-Chi remembers us. Look at that. Chi-Chi's smile. Wow. So precious. Wait, why is she smiling? She's the only one that's smiling. What the heck? Oh! She only remembers you because you bullied her? I didn't bully her. Look, she's so happy to see me. Would someone who got bullied by me be so happy to see me? She's smiling because she has friends to protect her now? Now watch. Once I leave, she's gonna stop smiling. See what I tell you. What I tell you. Hey there, Chi-Chi. Hi. It's me. Alright, let's get out of here. She forgot how to frown.
But it's best to dry
Okay.
clothes as soon as possible after the rain stops.
How come she didn't forget how to smile then? Oh wait, we didn't Kaching? Nah, it's fine, it's fine. Kazuha and Kaching are at friendship level 10. So this is kind of a waste. Can I just walk out of it real quick? Is it possible? Oh, wait, it is possible. Now I just have to switch to Mona.
This is how it must be.
Mona and who? Diona? What the heck? Okay, let me think. Sucrose. Is it finally Sucrose's time to shine?
My experiment
Oh my
will
gosh.
succeed.
It might be time. I'm gonna take Kazuha's artifacts real quick. I'm gonna yoink Kazuha's artifacts. Kazuha. There we go. Kazuha. Good. Weapons. What do I use? Sacrificial fragments, right? I have a level 20 sacrificial fragments for Sucrose. There we go. That's all I need, right? I'll even ascend it. I'll even level it up. Takes more muscles to frown. She's a little stiff on account of her death. Okay. She got friends and that make her... Wait, what? She got friends and make her smile? That make her smile? No, I'm the one who makes her smile. I want to build your comp. Let me spend my points to troll you. Wait, what? You want to build my comp? Like, you want to choose my characters. Is that what you mean? That could be a channel point redemption. That's a good idea. Spend a certain amount of channel points in order to get me to play a certain character. Or certain characters. With an S, plural.
Stand clear.
I missed.
Absorption test. My apologies. Shadows of fate.
Slap them around a little bit, Mona.
Decided by destiny. Wheel of life. Stand clear.
Suck them in.
Delve into destiny.
I think I just have to use Ayaka's big damage. I just have the basic attack with Ayaka. Take out Mona sometimes.
Whirling snow.
Okay, here we go, here we go. Big damage.
Simulation. Animal
Suck.
written in the stars. Shadows of fate. Coming to art. Sometsu. Take flight.
This team isn't the greatest. Let's just put it that way. Sucrose kind of sucks for a freeze comp though, right? Well, I'm just looking for characters that I can use to build friendship. And who are those characters right now? Who else do I need? Let's get Kazua's name card. Boom. Kaching's. Boom. Who else do I need? Mona, Chi-Chi, Sucrose, Ayaka. Okay, wait, what? Chongyun's still at Friendship 9? Ningguang. Ooh, Rosaria. Okay, wait. Okay, Yanfei. Wait, these are all usable characters. Maybe I'll put them... I'll probably end up putting them on the same team. Resin? Oh gosh, I forgot about Resin. Resin's capped, isn't it? Okay, calm. Calm, calm, calm. We gotta go. I forgot. I probably need to do ley lines. We still have 2 unused ley line overflow rewards. So I'll do that after this.
Fate is upon you. Delve into destiny. Absorption test.
Ow.
Swirl. Mark 2. Orders given. Orders received. Life goes on. My apologies.
Okay, they're both kind of grouped.
Stand clear.
Mona about to die. Nope, never mind. Everything's fine.
Whirling snow.
Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine.
My apologies. Shadows of fate. Opening box of Adeptitrix. Absorption test. Take flight. Fate is upon you.
Omen.
Let me scry. Animal
Drop that.
simulation. Kami-sato art.
Sometsu. Big damage. Good.
Faster? Okay, faster. My apologies.
2 purples. 0 purples. Her EM boost goes to waste. EM boost? Wait, what? Oh yeah. EM boost. Whenever Sucrose does the thing, she gives your party members EM, right? Whenever she does the thing, yeah. Yeah. What's the thing? When her elemental skill or her elemental burst hits an opponent, increases all party members' elemental mastery by 20% of Sucrose's elemental mastery. Dang, that's big. That's big. That's far for EXP. No, Mora. What's the closest Mora ley line? Right here. Oh gosh, we're 42 minutes into the stream and I haven't even used up all of my resin. How are we so slow tonight? What happened? What have I been doing? There was that one daily commission that took a little bit of time, but... Eesh.
Decided by destiny. Sakura swirl.
Come on, we gotta pick up the pace. I still want to make it to the story.
Stand clear. Absorption test. Rise.
Okay. This is awkward. We're against cryo opponents.
Whirling snow.
They are immune to cryo, except for this Whopper flower. It has cryo resistance though.
Swirl. Mark 2.
So our only hope is
Written in the
Sucrose's
stars.
enema damage.
Shadows of fate.
Oh gosh. Okay. Oh wait, what? We're good. And Ayaka's physical. Oh no, Chi-Chi's physical damage. We're good. One more. Oh, how convenient is that? There's another ley line right over here. AD spam. Oh, a Fatui agent this time. Now,
Sacred name. Fortune preserver.
marked. Freeze. Good.
Take flight. Kamisato out. Sometsu.
Keep them frozen. Slap them around a little bit with water. Okay. Alright, where else should I spend my resin? I'm still looking for artifacts. We still need a crit rate helm, or crit damage helm. With the other crit stats in the substats. So I'm willing to spend 1 condensed resin here. Ugh, but will this team even, Will this team survive? That's the question. We still have Ayaka. And Chi-Chi, so we should be fine.
Fate is upon you.
Boom.
Let me scribe. Life goes on. Animal 63 of... My apologies. Yeah.
Okay. Ooh, that 36k burst damage from Mona. Forgot, her thingy does a lot of damage.
Take
Or
flight.
whatchamacallit.
Hypostasis emulation. Orders given. Orders received.
Kinda big.
Delve into destiny. Embrace the ice.
Perfect. It teleported right into
Written in
the thing.
stars.
Ayaka's elemental burst. Come on. Pop. Where's the bubble? Where's the bubble? It didn't pop. Or maybe it did. I just didn't notice it.
Take flight.
Okay, we're good. That's what we needed. Crit damage. Circlet. Crit rate. Substats. Wow. It's not the right... it's not in the right set, though. But that's okay. This has a lot of potential. Let's lock that in. I'm willing to do one more. Do, 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 do. I still need to figure out how or who to put this set, this artifact set on. The Shimenawa's Reminiscence. Emblem of the Severed Fate. Well, this artifact set. I was looking for that one. I was looking for a helm or circlet for the Emblem of the Severed Fate set. But that's okay.
Mark 2, absorption test. Stand clear. Fate is upon you.
Pop.
Delve into death.
Okay, move back over here, would you?
Opening box of a deadly
Mark them.
drug.
Good.
Wheel of life. My apologies. Kamisato out.
Sometsu. Good.
Leave my space.
Ouch.
Decided by destiny.
Bubble?
Animal test 6 degree away.
It's frozen. The Abyss Mage is still alive somehow. Let's take care of that.
Absorption test.
Good. Ouch.
Animal hypostasis emulation. Stand clear. Written in the stars.
I'm gonna apply Omen one more time. This is kind of overkill.
Fortune preserver. Rise.
Let's heal up a little bit with Chi-Chi. Slap him around a little bit with Sucrose for some healing. Slap him around a little bit with Mona for some healing.
Let me scrub.
Switch back to Ayaka to finish things off. Okay, good. Okay. Kind of trash. Pretty trash.
Find shelter from the rain.
That one piece had potential, but I don't know about that. The flower. I'm really curious if this circlet will go anywhere. Do I have enough fodder to bring this up to at least +4? If we can hit like Elemental Mastery or Energy Recharge, that would be nice. Okay. Yeah, that's what I like to see. You love to see it. I'm willing to bring it to +8. Let's see what happens. What's some trash artifact that I can just put into it? This is kind of trash. Let's be honest, I'm not going to use this. This is probably my only crit rate circlet in this Emblem of the Severed Fate set. But I'm not going to use it. Right? Or will I? No. I refuse to use this. It's trash. Oh, 2 times. Look at that. Into Energy Recharge, I'll take it. Kind of big. Alright. Let's leave it at that. Okay, I think it's now time to claim the daily rewards, the daily commission rewards, and then start the story. Hey there, Momo. Gambling addict back on his old bull. I'm not gambling tonight. Don't worry. Don't worry, I'm not gambling tonight. You didn't see anything. I wasn't leveling artifacts. What are you talking about?
Add astro. Add astro.
Gambling is bad only if you lose money. Just don't lose money. But even if you're winning money, you're perpetuating the problem. Because if you win money, there's going to be someone who's losing money. Oh, right. Gotta condense the resin. Back, back, back. Spoken like a true addict. Just don't lose money, yeah. Is that it? We're done, right? Okay. Phantom Flow, done. Theater Mechanicus, done. Leyline Overflow, done. Well, for tonight. It's time. Alright, I'm sleeping. Good night, Mom. Oh, here we are. We're here with the kids. We're here with the kiddos and Yoimiya. It's time to play.
Cheer up, guys. Don't be so down. She was only joking back there. How could the great Mujina yokai not exist, huh?
Yeah, I was just joking. Did I say that or did Paimon say that? I forget.
But we've never seen it for ourselves.
That's because the great Mujina yokai is extra powerful. And that's exactly why I need your help, isn't it? It's okay. Don't be discouraged. Hey, remember, if you want to be a hero, you gotta have patience. And wisdom, too. Even if you can't find it right now, it'll definitely show up before the fireworks show starts. So, remember to come and pick up your weapons from me before then, okay?
The music is too distracting. It's too good.
No matter how powerful the great Mujina yokai might be, it's no match for my specially made fireworks. Just light them up and you'll scare it off no problem.
No matter how powerful the great Mujina yokai might be, it's no match for my specially made fireworks. Just light them up and you'll scare it off. No problem. Yoimiya's design, I know, right? The hair ornaments are just nice, so nice. Look at her necklace too. All right, where are all the Yoimiya cosplays at? So many accessories. I can imagine making her cosplay would be fun. Her panties too.
It's up to
Yep.
you guys to protect your homes, your crops, and your folks.
Okay, damn. It's up to you guys to protect your homes, your crops, and your folks.
Got it. Thanks, Miss Yoimiya. We'll try and be more patient.
Oh, yeah, hold up a sec. I have a few slips of paper for you guys, one each. Remember to give it to your parents and tell them to keep it safe. Just tell them it's from Yoimiya. They'll know what it's about.
Okay. Thank you, Yoimiya. We're gonna go back now.
Crab.
Oh, thanks, Yoimiya. Come play with us soon.
The crab.
Sure thing, will do. Take care on the way back, and I'll see you later. So...
It's been a while.
So it was you guys. I guessed as much from the way the kids described you. No worries, though. I'm not blaming you. The Great Mujina Yokai is pretty popular with the kids, so of course they're gonna get upset if someone tries to tell them it doesn't exist.
Okay, but it definitely doesn't exist, right?
No, Paimon, it obviously does. If Yoimiya says it exists, it exists.
Yeah, the first time I heard about it, I knew straight away that was probably something the parents had come up with to stop the kids from running off all the time.
Wait, what? Yoimiya lied to the kids? Wait a minute. Huh?
But when the kids asked me about it, I didn't want to break it to them. I just told them that it looks cute and likes to play pranks and doesn't hurt people. So, I guess now the kids' impression of the Great Mujina Yokai is mostly influenced by me.
Huh. So in a way, this monster is all a product of your creativity?
That's a pretty smug face you got there, Paimon. Surely it's a bad idea to keep the lie going like that, though, huh?
Maybe so. In any case, I'm not gonna be the one who exposes it.
I see. Yoimiya, you just don't want to be the one who bears the responsibility of ruining their childhood. Okay. Understandable. I'll do it.
Sure, it's likely that the parents just wanted to stop the kids from staying out all the time, but they could have easily had other reasons too. If I just go ahead and tell them that the Great Mujina Yokai doesn't exist without knowing the full story, then who knows? I might be doing more harm than good. Besides, they're just kids. They should be allowed to believe it if it makes them happy. That's more important to them than questioning what's real and what isn't. Heck, I entertain my fair share of fantasies too. The fire diamond that spins around and shoots out lights that are all the colors of the rainbow. Ooh, the mist spirits that live far off in the mountains and guide you to fairyland if you can find them. I know that they don't really exist, but I still enjoy believing in them. If someone came up to me and started telling me to stop being so stupid, they don't exist. Nah, nah, nah.
Hey, Yoimiya, stop being so stupid. They don't exist.
I'd give them the evil eyes and tell them to get the heck out of my face because it's just so annoying.
Yeah, I kind of get what you're saying.
Right? So what if it's made up? It's also really awesome and kind of magical. So it's not up to anyone else to tell me what's what.
What the heck? Hot potatoes with a force bonk? But why? But why? Okay, man. I guess it's been a while. Here's the force bonk.
The things we believed and the experiences we had when we were young turn into our priceless treasures as we grow up.
The things we believed and the experiences we had when we were when we were young turn into our priceless treasures as we grow up.
When you were kids, surely you guys believed in things like heroes who slew dragons and sacred swords that cut through darkness. It's the same thing.
Surely you guys believed in things like heroes who slayed dragons and sacred swords that cut through darkness. It's the same thing. Oh yeah. Of course. Minnie's gonna grow a thick scalp from all these bonks? Nah.
If we tear apart these kids' fairy tales now, what else do we have to tell them? That Inazuma's locked down? All the grim tales of the Vision Hunt decree? I think it's a bit too early for all of that.
I don't get bonked enough for that.
Yeah! Oh, way too early. For sure.
No need to pretend to agree if you didn't understand, Paimon.
Whether you understood me or not, don't you worry. I'll take care of the kids and make sure they stay safe. Okay, it's about time I headed back. The Naganohara fireworks show is just around the corner, and there's still a lot of things to get ready.
Guys, what the heck? More force bonks? Wait, what the heck? Hot potatoes, how did you redeem another force bonk already? I thought I limited it to like every 5 or 15 minutes. What the heck? Okay, guys. I don't know what this is because of what I said. Okay. All right. Here we go. 2 more. It's about time I headed back. The Naganohara fireworks show is just around the corner and there's still a lot of things to get ready.
Naganohara fireworks show? Is that hosted by your family or something? Well, yeah. I mean, that's why our name is on the event. It's well known throughout Inazuma.
Geez, kinda sassy. Well, yeah. I mean, that's why our name is on the event.
Oh, on the subject? Are you busy these days? If not, then you should totally come along. I'll prepare an extra pretty firework just for you.
Oh? Yes. I'll gladly take you up on that offer.
In that case, come with me to Naganohara. We'll go see my bots. There's still a few fireworks to finish off before the show.
Okay. We get a personal fireworks show.
Inazuma is home to the Yai Publishing House, and a lot of people who like to write stories too. In fact, most of what they write is based off of the kinds of fairy tales I was just talking about. A load of them have bad endings though. Like, the fire diamond will get put in a rich person's gallery where it will never be ignited again. Or, someone will see the mist spirit and not manage to catch it, but because they angered it, it'll never show itself again. The hero who slays the dragon becomes the next dragon. The sacred sword that once fought the darkness now becomes a doomsday weapon. I know these kinds of stories are all the rage nowadays, but I really can't bring myself to like them. If something's magical, it should be kept that way.
Okay, Yoimiya.
Hey, Pops, I'm back.
This is Yoimiya's pops.
The fireworks show is almost upon us, and the fireworks for each family are almost ready. Oh, new faces? Who are these two? Friends or customers?
A bit of both, actually. They arrived in Inazuma just recently. Can't let them miss out on a fireworks show after coming all this way, can we?
Well, either way, come on in and have a seat. And I, Naganohara Ryunosuke, will tell you all about the long history of the Naganoharas.
That can wait. Pops, I need to ask you about something.
A long, long time ago.
Pops has started telling his stories again. Sorry about this. Ever since Pops had his accident, his ears don't work too well.
Accident? What happened?
Really? But for a moment there, it almost seemed like you were having a coherent conversation.
Much, much later, people eventually realized that if you grind certain materials into dust, they burn with many beautiful colors.
Oh, like a fireworks accident, probably. That damaged his hearing permanently or something.
Pops, wait!
Huh? What's that?
Did they deliver those firework materials that we ordered yet?
Oh! Yesterday's fireworks have all been delivered. So have the ones from the day before yesterday. And the ones from the day before that.
No, Pops, I meant the materials. The materials that we ordered. They should have arrived today.
Ah, today's fireworks are almost ready too.
No, Pops.
Oops.
The materials. The raw materials for making fireworks.
Sorry?
Materials!
Just write it out for him. He seems to be the zoom in on Yoimiya's face though.
Oh, the materials!
Yeah, materials.
Yes, yes, the materials!
Yeah.
Sorry, Paimon got all excited because you finally got the message across.
The materials aren't here yet. The couriers did come over to explain why, but, well, I think they did, but I couldn't quite hear what they were saying.
No worries. As long as we know, that's fine. We can just make them later. Don't forget to take the goods in when they deliver them, okay, Pops?
Of course. Leave it to me.
Oh, sorry if we were a little loud. It's always the way, though. It's like that every time I need to ask Pop something.
I think the two of you are quite similar.
I get told that a lot. Because my Pops is deaf, he never argues with anyone and never contradicts them. He just listens cheerfully.
Uh-huh. Smile and nod, yep. Yeah, listening, yep.
When I was little, I thought it was because he really understood me and agreed with whatever I had to say. So, I told my Pops everything. Eventually, I realized that the reason he was like that was that he's deaf. But I still tell him stories every day. Huh? Why would you do that? It just makes me happy to see him smile, and it keeps him from being lonely, right?
Aw.
Anyway, more importantly right now, the fireworks show is right around the corner and the materials still haven't arrived. We need to think of an alternative.
Don't worry. The errand traveler is here to help.
Yoimiya? Is that you?
Oh, you scared me there. I thought I told you to be more careful before you speak.
Wait, who?
Sorry.
Who dis?
Hold on. I'm coming over.
Who dis?
No one's looking. Okay, you can come out now. Come around the side. We're lucky that no one from the Tenryo Commission was around. Otherwise, we'd all be in big trouble.
Oh? This could be a spicy development. What's gonna happen?
Sorry, I guess I was a little rash, but when I heard you come back, I just...
Don't worry, Sakujiro. So far, at least, everything is going according to plan.
Sakujiro.
We're going to look for firework materials shortly. While we're out, we'll sort out the boat situation for you, as promised.
Boat situation? Nani?
Thank you for all your help.
And, who dis? A fugitive? A refugee?
He's one of our old customers. He came back to Inazuma from the outside world not long ago. While he was smuggling himself in, the Tenryo Commission found him and put out a warrant for his arrest.
Uh-oh. He's wanted.
An arrest warrant? Shh, keep it down. We don't want to draw any unwanted attention. If Sakujiro was caught, there's no knowing what crimes they could charge him with. All we can do is find him a boat and send him out of Inazuma again.
But what about the thunderstorm?
Yeah, we know it's going to be dangerous, but there aren't many other options left.
Why doesn't he just use a waypoint? There are plenty of waypoints, right? Just go to a waypoint and teleport. Teleport away.
What if the boat capsizes? Drowning is really scary. If things are this bad, couldn't you have just not come back in the first place?
Well, there's something I felt I had to do. But as soon as I got back, I started hearing about all these unbelievable changes. I had made my mind up originally, but now I'm not sure anymore. I didn't want to cause any trouble for Yoimiya or Mr. Ryunosuke, but I'm very grateful to them for taking me in.
Hey, no worries. You're more than welcome. Remember what I said? As long as you've got that little piece of paper, you'll always be a valued customer of the Naganoharas. Little piece of paper?
Like the paper slips you gave to the kids?
Yep, the same paper slips as the one I gave to the kids earlier. Whenever a customer orders fireworks for a commemorative event, we always include a little paper slip with the goods. Only people from inside my family can understand what's written on it. It's the recipe for the fireworks they ordered.
What?
If someone shows a Naganohara that paper slip, we guarantee we can make the exact same firework as the original one they purchased, whether it's 10 or even 100 years later.
So the paper slip has the recipe for the different fireworks that the customers bought? What?
Wow, that is so awesome.
It's a
That
family
only
tradition.
the
All our
okay.
regular customers know about this.
Huh. But only the Naganohara family can read the recipe. Wait. Huh.
The slip I have is from back when my parents ordered fireworks from Mr. Ryunosuke.
Wow.
Now that I think about it, it must be nearly 20 years ago. I would have thought that things would turn out the way they have.
It'll be fine. Escaping in a boat is just a last resort for if there's no other way. I'll still try and come up with a different solution, because it'd be much better if you could stay in Inazuma. Whatever their reasons might be, if our customers come to us looking for help, we're not about to leave them high and dry.
Oh, wait. His eyes just shook. I don't know if that was intentional, like, as a way to make it seem like he's about to cry or something, but it looked kind of funny. It looked off. It looked strange.
Thank you. This way, I still have some time to consider my options.
All right, well, let's not stay out here in the open for too long. Hurry up and get back inside. I'll let you know as soon as I have an update for you.
All right, I'll leave it to you then, I guess.
Okay.
It's a shame. They still wouldn't give him a permit, even though he was born and raised in Inazuma. Speaking of, you guys only got here recently. How did you manage to get a permit?
Well, we just happened upon a person in power who needed our help, and we just helped them out, and they gave us a permit. Yep. We went through a long bureaucratic process on Rito.
Even then, we only got through thanks to some help from Miss Hiragi Chisato of the Kanjo Commission.
I see. So you had big shots helping you. I guess that won't be of much help to Sakujiro. I just wish the commissions could be a little bit more flexible. I bet nowhere else you've been is quite like Inazuma, huh?
Well, I haven't been to many other places. I've only been to Liyue and Mondstadt. But yeah, true.
Well, no matter what, I have to find a way to help him. I'm sorry. I invited you to come watch the fireworks, but now I have to run a few errands.
Wait, you have to run a few errands. You're not gonna make me run a few errands? Wait, hang on. This is different.
You don't have to join me if you don't want to.
Yeah.
I can go sort out the firework materials in the boat by myself.
Oh, that's great.
And then you can come meet me back at the house later.
Yeah, no. You feel free to. Yeah, I'm kind of busy myself, you know. I'm interested to learn how fireworks are made.
Oh, cool. Then let's start with Sakujiro's boat. We can chat along the way.
Wait, we have to go with her? It sounded like they were gonna give me a choice. Oh man. More errands. Okay.
If it's fine with you, can I ask how you two first met?
I fished Paimon out of the water.
She saved me from drowning this one time, and after that, we started traveling together. Why do you ask?
Nothing. I'm just quite envious of your relationship.
Yeah, maybe one day you can fish a Paimon out of the
Person
water
like you
too.
around, who's being deaf wouldn't hold things up all the time. Why do you look so excited?
Because you said person and not floating child or mascot.
Wait, Yoimiya called Paimon a person? Not the floating thing or the fairy? Wait, really? Paimon got recognized by Yoimiya. You think there are plenty of Paimon in the sea? Who knows? We've got to wait until the fishing system, you know? We got to wait until 2.1 drops. Maybe they'll make another... Maybe they'll make like a 6-star fish at Paimon. Or not like Paimon exactly, but like another similar creature. Oh wait, hey, a chest. Imagine. That'd be hilarious. I hope you could cook it.
Koichi, I'm here. How is
That'd be
love coming
great.
along?
Yeah, it's
Wait, who's this?
all right, I guess. I was questioned though.
Wait, questioned by who? The Kanjo Commission?
Wait, should we really be talking about this in front of them?
In front of who? Me? Yeah.
Oh, don't worry. They're my friends. You can trust them. They came with me to check up on the boat.
Yeah, I ain't no snitch.
Yeah, you could say we're all in the same boat here.
Sorry about that.
Oh, I see. Sorry, I didn't mean to doubt you. I'm just being cautious. The boat is ready, but I'll have to be discreet moving it here.
Huh? Why is that?
Because of the Sokoku decree, the Tenryo Commission is really suspicious of any kind of seaborne vessel. Even the smallest ones, they'll stop and interrogate us, demanding to know what we plan on doing with it. It's a real nuisance.
I understand. I'm sorry for dragging you into this mess.
Wait, what do we need from this guy?
Don't be silly. I'm actually happy you came to me for help. I've always come to you for fireworks, and again this time. So just consider this my way of saying thank you. Right, I'll go fetch the boat now.
Oh, the
I
boat.
should be back shortly.
We're getting a boat for the other guy. You snitch and Ball will join your team for free. Wait, really? Hey, Kanjo Commission. Or
Thank you. Oh, if it's on the way, you can always pick up your fireworks from my house. Everything was made in strict accordance with what was on the paper slip. You won't find the slightest thing wrong with them.
All right then. The fireworks show will be starting soon, won't it? You should make sure your new friends get to see it. It's an Inazuma tradition after all.
wait, the fireworks show will be starting soon. Yeah, let's watch the fireworks together, Yoimiya.
Yep, that's the plan.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
you know what? You should tell them about your past. About the first time you ordered fireworks for my family.
That's a long story, actually. Where do I start? Maybe I'll come back to that after.
Yeah, it's
we
probably
move
not the
boat
best
here.
time for storytelling, Yoimiya. We're kind of like, are we like on the clock right now?
Oh, right, yeah. Got caught up in the conversation there.
Okay, well, I'll leave you to it for now and meet you back here later.
Bye-bye, Koichi.
Lucky you reminded me. Otherwise, I would have ended up chatting the rest of the day away. Ugh, I've been so busy with the fireworks business these past few days that I haven't had a moment to stop and chat with anyone. Ugh, it's killing me.
Wow. Okay, so she's that type of person. Okay, I'm understanding what kind of person Yoimiya is. The type of person who has to talk to someone. Very extroverted.
Of course, Pops is happy to listen to me chatter away, but because he can hardly hear anything, it's difficult to get an interesting reaction from him. And I'm doing it again, aren't I? Ugh. What I meant to say was, while Koichi is bringing the boat here, we should try to find some firework materials. I need to make fireworks not just for you guys, but for those kids and Sakajiro as well. We're missing a lot of materials.
If it's too much trouble, don't worry about us.
It'll be fine. It's actually like this every year. There's always a bunch of extra orders to slot in here and there. When people want fireworks, it's always because they have something to commemorate. And if they miss the chance, they might never get another one. So, no matter how busy I am, I'm always happy to take their orders.
Oh, that's so thoughtful of her.
So, what you're trying to say is that you enjoy the work?
Oh, I do! I really do! Being born into a family of fireworks makers, I feel like since I was a kid, I've been obsessed with watching things go boom! And then seeing all the lights and colors and... What I really wanted to say was, don't worry about me. It'll all be fine.
Your main point got a bit buried in all the extra information.
Sorry. It's just that good conversation can be as fleeting as fireworks sometimes, you know? So,
I like
when I'm in
that,
the
yeah.
mood and I've got a lot to say, I I just have to get all out there in one go and leave no regrets. Let's head to the city.
I respect
I
that.
think I'll try my luck with some people that I know.
Okay. Alright.
Doesn't it hurt your voice talking all the time?
It can get uncomfortable, I guess, but what else would I be using my voice for?
Huh. You kinda have a point.
Well, it would be good if you like saved your voice for for the occasions where you actually need to talk. That's one thing. Morihiko.
Hello, Morihiko. How's business these days?
Yoimiya.
Yoimiya.
There you are. I thought you might show up.
I like this guy.
Ha, no need to beat
Ha.
around the bush. You're here for the fireworks materials, I assume. I put a batch aside just for you. It'll definitely be enough.
Huh? Really? How did you know?
Because a fireworks show is coming up. And that usually means you'll be running all over the place trying to get your hands on some last-minute materials.
Hey, my man, Morihiko.
I've come to expect it now. There's always a few extras unaccounted for, eh?
Oh, I'm so sorry for bothering you every time.
Ah, come on now. You know I didn't mean it like that. I'd sooner have my business go under than turn down one of your requests. What about you two? Are you the ones needing some fireworks made?
Yeah, sure. Yes, thank you ever so much.
It's no trouble at all, my friend.
I like this guy.
Once when I had an argument with my son, Yoimiya was the one who came and calmed him down. I'm hopeless at communicating with him. If it wasn't for Yoimiya, who knows? He probably would have run away by now.
Nah, he was never gonna come to that. He's a sensitive kid and he cares a lot about your feelings. It's just, he doesn't know how to express it. Maybe if you turn that frown upside down once in a while, he might feel more at ease.
Yeah, I guess I'm probably too serious around him. Which is strange, because I don't think I'm anything like that when I'm talking with other people.
Don't worry about it. No one's perfect. If you have any more trouble in the future, just
Nobody's
come to me.
perfect. I gotta work it.
Even if it's not fireworks related, I'll happily oblige. Customers come first. Always.
All right then. Everyone's always saying what a good kid you are. Your father must be very proud of you. Go ahead and take the ore, by the way. It's on the house.
This guy's too nice.
Oh, no you don't. That's out of the question.
Yeah, pay him.
Don't worry. Just take it as a token of my gratitude.
Gratitude won't pay your bills, though. Don't do this to me. Can't we just play by normal business rules here?
I already said it's fine. Please, just take it. Surely you've got a load of other things you need to get done today.
True.
Well, how about this then? I'll record this in my notebook, and we can consider it a down payment against any fireworks you want to purchase in the future.
There's no convincing you, is there? All right then, if you insist. Pass on my regards to your dad. Tell him Morihiko wishes him health and happiness.
Will do. You look after yourself as well. Don't push yourself too hard. You don't want to make yourself ill again.
Ill again? Again?
Everyone seems to really like you, Yoimiya.
Fireworks are pretty important to Inazumans, huh?
Well, for one thing, if you want to commemorate something, naturally you're gonna want something loud, bright, and beautiful. But I think more importantly than that, everyone trusts us. If it wasn't for our customers, we wouldn't be able to stay in business. Anyway, we've got all the materials we need now, so that solves that problem. Next, we just need to go find someone to process them.
Okay. Okay. Go to Aminoma Smithy. Go. I'm not sure if we'll be...
Mr. Aminoma, it's me!
I'm not sure if we'll be able to get to the fireworks show tonight. We'll see what happens.
Ah, Yoimiya. If I'm not mistaken, you must be here for some firework materials.
Seems like everyone knows how busy Yoimiya gets leading up to the fireworks show.
We're having to talk to a lot of NPCs.
I'm very sorry. Would you be able to wait for a while? I have quite a backlog of weapons orders right now.
Oh, you do? Do you need a hand? I know a thing or two about smithing weapons myself, or forging weapons.
No worry. Wait. Actually, yeah, that could be a problem. Some worries. How about this? Do you need a hand?
Oh,
As long as we can get through your orders, you can help me process my ore, right?
That will depend on my master.
master.
Oh, you don't mind, do you, Mr. Amenoma? As you know, it's not long now until the Naganohara fireworks show starts. There's still a lot of fireworks left to make, if I don't finish them on time.
Talkative as ever, I see, dear child. The essence of Amenoma art is patience and focus. When the mind is disturbed, it will show in the blade that is forged.
Oh, this guy's serious about his craft. A traveler has never forged weapons? Wait, we haven't? What about all the weapons that we get from weapon prototypes? Oh wait, we go to the smith to ask them to make it, right? Oh. I thought we were the ones who made it. I finally got all the Inazuma weapon blueprints today. Nice. Congrats.
If you badger Hajime like this, you will only succeed in disrupting his concentration.
But this is a special circumstance, surely. The Naganohara fireworks show is right around the corner.
This guy's a boss. He's not even looking at what he's hitting, and he's just hammering away. Look at that.
So give me your ore, and I will process it for you.
Oh, from the master himself.
Huh? Master? You mean you'll do the work personally?
Pog.
Is that so surprising? It is, after all, the only option.
Thank you for helping out, Mr. Amenoma.
You're quite welcome. The Naganohara fireworks show is an important event. This I know well. In addition to this, I am indebted to Ryunosuke for all the business he has given me. But Yoimiya, you should plan things more carefully in the future. Do not rush everything at the last minute.
I'll try my best. In the future, I'll get some extra materials in to cover any unexpected changes of plan late in the day.
Though for you, dear child, no matter how much you prepare in advance, it may never be enough. Excuse me. I will be back shortly.
Wow, Mr. Amenoma! Just look at the shape and size of these grains! It's beautiful! I'm at a loss for words. It's been a while since I've seen you take up your tools, but it looks like your craft hasn't degraded one bit.
Of course. I have studied these techniques my whole life. They are impossible for me to forget.
So, have Amenoma Art and Naganohara Fireworks been working together for a long time already?
Back in the day, it was my master, and Ryunosuke's father. The people may have changed from one generation to another, but the ingredients required to make fireworks have remained the same. Hajime, in the future, this will be up to you.
I know.
All right, I won't bother you guys any longer. Oh, remember to come and watch the fireworks. Okay, time to head off.
Let's go.
Koichi probably isn't back just yet, but let's go wait for him.
What if he got caught? Head to the designated location to meet Koichi. I can't find a good place to stop, so we might end up just completing this entire story quest.
Just as I thought, he isn't back yet. But not to worry.
Because he got caught.
Actually, I've been hoping for a chance to have a nice long chat with you all day.
Oh?
Sorry for dragging you with me everywhere.
It's okay.
Everyone's been good to me, though. It's all gone really smoothly.
Yeah, it hasn't taken that long.
Feels like Paimon has barely spoken a word this whole trip.
Yeah, yeah. It's definitely a change of pace. Usually we get to hear Paimon talk a lot more during in between dialogues. But Yoimiya has been talking a lot. You seem to get along well with everyone.
I felt like I was neglecting you guys, so I wanted to find an opportunity to catch up. When we first met, I was in a hurry. We didn't have the chance to sit down and have a proper chat. You guys are travelers, right? So, where else did you go before coming to Inazuma?
Well, first we headed to Mondstadt.
Ooh, sounds great! I heard they pretty much have no rules over there, right? So people are free to live their life however they want, doing whatever makes them happy. My pops actually received a gift from one of his old customers over there. It
Cool.
was from the winery or something.
The Dawn Winery? Oh.
Dawn Winery! Their dandelion wine is super famous.
Yes, that's the one. I remember when he drank it. I've never seen him enjoy a bottle of wine so much in his life. He was telling me all night about how good it tasted. My friend once said to me that only people with a strong will and a clear purpose decide to go traveling. Maybe it's to see a certain view or to fulfill a certain wish.
Huh? My friend once said to me that only people with a strong will and a clear purpose decide to go traveling. I mean, it's either yes or no.
So, what made you guys embark on your treacherous journey to Inazuma?
To track down an enemy god, to look for my lost brother, my bruder.
And we're looking for answers from the gods, too.
That's why we're looking for Ball.
You were separated from your family because of a god?
Allegedly.
Oh. That must be really tough.
Yeah. It's okay though. Because along the way we get to meet beautiful people like you, Yoimiya.
I get it. Well, if that's how it is, then that's how it is.
Yeah, it is what it is.
I was going to ask if you guys wanted to stay here in Inazuma.
Yeah, we'll stay for a little bit.
Unlike the outside world, what Inazuma seeks is eternity. In other words, a state of tranquility where very little ever changes. The advantage of that is that if you're ever tired from your journey, Inazuma's a great place to come and rest. Let me put it this way. I was just worried that you might be getting weary. If you keep pressing on in that state, you might start to lose sight of the things that made you want to start your journey in the first place.
How considerate of you. Don't worry, we're fine.
Sometimes. That's also just how it is.
When you're exhausted, everything becomes an uphill struggle. Even trying to have fun. You won't be able to enjoy yourself if you're too tired.
That is true.
An adventurer friend of mine once told me that if you're too focused on reaching the end of the race, you'll miss a lot of opportunities and precious moments to be had along the way.
Uh-huh. I'll bear that in mind.
Don't worry though, I'm sure I can think of some way to get you feeling relaxed and happy.
Yeah, fireworks. Fireworks are relaxing. They're a little loud though. But if we put on earmuffs or earplugs, it should be fine.
And you're here now, so even if you're gonna leave eventually, I want to make sure you at least leave with fond memories.
Give me the best fireworks show there ever was, Yoimiya.
Who knows? Once you're reunited with your family, maybe you'll find Inazuma the right kind of place to call home.
Maybe. It also depends on what my brother thinks.
I already have an idea of the color and type of fireworks I want to give you guys. I'll keep it a secret for now.
Oh, the
though.
wink? The winky face. Darn, it was too quick. I wasn't able to screenshot it.
Yoimiya, I'm back. Sorry to keep you waiting. Let's head over to the boat. Or, did you want to keep chatting a little longer?
I mean, we just finished, but you're sounding kind of sus. Is everything okay? You didn't snitch now, did you?
Okay, good. Let's go then. Just act naturally, though. We don't want to raise any suspicion.
Okay, I don't think he snitched.
If it can withstand the storms out on the ocean, it must be super
absolutely. Rest assured that the quality is guaranteed.
That's a flag right there. That's a death flag. How is this ship? It's tiny. You're kidding me. It's a.
That's way too small.
I'm. I, it's technically sturdy. Wait, it makes me think of Atsuko. Who's that?
Can't be helped, I'm afraid. This is the biggest and sturdiest boat that I can provide. It's built from the finest Inazuman timber.
Okay.
Still, I'll be the first to admit that if he's planning to ride this into the storm, it's going to be exceedingly dangerous.
I'm also hoping Sakujiro won't have to use it. It's just there as a last resort. I gotta say though, Koichi, it feels like your craft has improved once again.
I'm not the one you should be praising. It's all thanks to the guys who kindly pitched in.
Atsuko was the girl in Liyue who escaped from Inazuma. Oh. Oh. Yeah, there are people from Inazuma and Liyue. Atsuko. I've got to find her.
To avoid detection, we each worked on our own materials separately, then assembled them secretly in the night. This is the largest we could afford to build. Any bigger, and there's no way it would pass the Tenryou Commission's inspection.
Let's store the boat here for now then. I'll fill Sakujiro in when I get back. He'll need to make some preparations before setting sail.
You spoke to her before meeting Kazuo and Beidou. Oh, okay.
Uh-oh. Paimon feels really worried all of a sudden. Doesn't helping Sakujiro make you a collaborator in the eyes of the Tenryou Commission?
Maybe it does, but I knew what I was getting into from the moment I agreed to help him. My family has pretty good connections with the Yashiro Commission. We work very closely with them. And whenever there's a national event of any sort, the other two commissions come to us too.
So Yoimiya's kind of a big deal.
As long as I'm polite and respectful and don't cause a fuss, they won't look to cause trouble for me either. And anyway, to your point about collaboration, you've been helping out too, right?
Yeah, I suppose I have.
That's true. This was all a collaborative effort. Wait. Oh no!
The realization. Do we have to be the bad guys in Inazuma as well?
Ah, so you're seasoned crooks already, eh? Don't know what I was worried about then. Anyway, thanks for everything, Koichi. And your fireworks are ready, so just go pick them up from my house whenever you want. While you're there, you can get my pops to settle the boat construction fees.
Oh, don't worry about paying anything. Third Sis would be sure to scold me if she
Third
found out I'd
Sis.
taken Mora from the Naganoharas.
Who's Third Sis?
Oh, let me explain this one. It's a story my pops told me. There used to be a thriving merchants guild in Inazuma. It got really prosperous. At one point, there were a dozen or so kids born around the same time to the families of the guild. They all grew up together, each of them learning their respective family's business. They were a tightly knit group of friends, but eventually, they all grew up and decided they each wanted to go into business themselves. It was inevitable that business would send them all to different corners of the world, and that they'd have far less opportunity to see each other in the future.
That's right. Just before we went our separate ways, the eldest of the group suggested that we should all go watch some fireworks together one last time.
Aw.
They were all very ambitious types, and each had their own knack for doing business. One by one, they left, until Koichi was the only one of them remaining in Inazuma. After that, he hardly saw them. But whenever one of them did come back to visit, fireworks would always be involved.
Yeah, no matter how close you and your friends are, there's always gonna be some distance after being separated for a long time. But as soon as the fireworks lit up the sky, it'd instantly take us right back to our childhood, and we'd be chatting away like in the old days. To us, those memories are eternal.
Oh, so this is what you meant when you were talking about commemorating things.
Yep, that's exactly right. That's why I can't let people down when they're counting on me for their fireworks.
Wow. So the fireworks Okay, that's pretty cool. That's a cool way of tying the theme of eternity that looms over Inazuma with fireworks. That was very subtle there, but that was their way of incorporating the theme of eternity right there. With Koichi and his family members watching the fireworks, the memories are eternal.
Anyway, I need to go update Sakujiro. See you, Koichi. Thanks again for your help.
Yeah, I should get out of here too. I don't want to get caught red-handed.
Okay, story time. So, whenever Koichi brings one of his friends from the trade association to see me, they always mention how they used to play with me when I was a kid or held me once as a baby or something. But there are so many of them in that friendship group, and I don't remember anything from that age anyway, so I never have a clue who they are. One time, he shows up with another one of his friends, and the friend asks me if I remembered him. So I'm like, yes, I do! You held me once when I was just a baby. Koichi just bursts out laughing and says, actually, this is one of his carpenter friends. Turns out, he's a lot younger than he looks. Just a few years older than me. I went bright red and must have apologized like a million times. It was so embarrassing.
Come on, Yoimiya, why would you act like you know somebody? I mean, it can be pretty embarrassing not remembering someone's name or not remembering their relationship to you. But like, it's surely not as embarrassing as being found out that you were just pretending to know someone. Let's hope he's still here.
And waiting. I'll mark the location for you on the map.
He's still here.
Before you leave, I recommend that you pack some food and water. You can never be too prepared.
What's up, Sakujiro?
After how much effort it took to get back in, it's hard to convince myself to leave again. Especially when I'll be going up against the stormy ocean on a tiny little boat. My prospects don't look great.
You chickening out already? Come on, man.
Well, they won't look much better if you get caught by the Tenryou Commission. I'm afraid that sooner or later they are going to find you here. Time is starting to run out.
This is your only chance. We can't harbor you here forever.
I'm sorry. I'll make sure to get out of here before they come. I promise, I won't cause you and your family any more trouble.
I didn't mean it like that. If we ever ran into any problems, I'm sure I'd figure something out. But if the Tenryou Commission does catch up to you, then make a run for the boat.
Okay, I won't let them catch me. But... no, I guess this whole trip was a waste in the end.
What was his original intent, anyway? Well, why did he even come to Inazuma?
Why did you want to come back to Inazuma anyway? Is there something you wanted to do?
I didn't used to like this place at all. That's why I left. But looking back on things now, I was really just running away from my responsibilities.
Mm-hmm.
Once I started to realize that, I got restless. I couldn't stop thinking about the people and the things I'd left behind. So I... forget it. What does it matter now? It's too late anyway. I originally wanted to make up for all my regrets, but instead, I found myself in the situation I'm in now.
What a pity.
Talk to us about it. Maybe we could...
Paimon, you want to do more work?
If only there was no Sakoku decree, huh?
Yeah, Yoimiya. If only there was no Sakoku decree.
Anyway, don't worry. We're not going to bother you about it. We'll keep trying to buy you as much time as possible until you reach your final decision. The Tenryou Commission. If only they weren't so overzealous, there might be a way. Oh, that's right! That elderly couple, old customers of ours, their son's in the Tenryou Commission, isn't he? Yeah, quite high up as well.
Oh? What are you thinking, Yoimiya, huh?
That's it. I'll go talk to them. Maybe they can do something.
You gonna bribe them? The smiles. Why is Paimon Traveler smiling during this?
Are you sure they won't just report me instead?
Oh, don't worry about that. They're really nice people. I know them well. They won't cause us any issues. All right, you should get back indoors, Sakajiro. We'll be back in no time at all. Okay, let's go. Time waits for no one. Wait, hang on. What about the fireworks? All those materials? There's so many orders to finish.
Yeah. We're tackling a... I think we're tackling a bit too many things at once, Yoimiya. How about we take a break? We've been doing a lot.
Pops? Pops? No, never mind. I know. I'll write him a note telling him to sort out the fireworks.
Ahem. Why did you cut Paimon off earlier?
Because what he needs isn't an answer, just time.
Right, we can't solve everybody's problem, Paimon. We have to let some of these people solve their own problems. We're not like a do-it-all fixer-upper. I think this is actually a good place to stop and take a break. I'm probably gonna come back to this tomorrow. This is good. Okay, let's summarize what happened. So we're trying to get... What's his name? I forget his name already. We're trying to get this guy who's trying to get out of Inazuma. We're trying to help him. And to help him, we are... What are we doing? Who are we going to meet? Oh gosh, I don't even know anymore. We're meeting these... We're going to meet this old couple? Wait, what? Ah, right, we're going to meet this old couple who has connections to the Kanryo Commission. Okay, I think that's what's happening. But for now, I think this is a good place to stop. So let's go to Liyue and feed the dog before we sleep. It's getting past, well, it's well past bedtime. It's time to go. Wow. We're getting caught up with the story. I wonder how much story there is left. After Yoimiya's story quest, there's still probably, I don't know. Actually, I have no idea what's to come. Aside from, we do meet Ball eventually. I know that. But I haven't really seen anything. What you think of Yoimiya so far? I like her. Has playing through the story quest made me want to roll for her, though? No. It has not. Oh, that's dangerous, though. Let's not do that. Yoimi as a character, it's pretty well done. I commend the voice actor. It sounds like she had so many lines compared to everyone else. She talks a lot. Like even during the periods where we're just walking to and from the next quest, she's talking. She has lines of dialogue. Okay, I don't know what it is about this doggo. It just doesn't want to eat anymore. It's tired of the fowl. I think it might be dependent on the character that I have out, because certain characters this dog will follow, right? And whenever the dog is following one of those characters, it might... I think it chooses not to eat. And it chooses to follow the character instead. I don't know. I'm not rolling either, but I think she's fun. Yeah, she's definitely a good friend. She would make a good friend. When Paimon notes how much she talks, that's how you know it's a lot. Yeah. Oh, the dog reset, it looks like. Can we... Come on. Oh. Okay. Oh. Okay, never mind. Whatever, I gave you 2 fowl. You're not going to eat it. That's your choice. Oh, I can't do co-op anymore now because I'm still doing the story quest. That's cool. That's fine. We'll finish the story quest tomorrow. But for now, thank you everyone for coming. Thanks for hanging out. I'll be back soon to finish off the story quest. And, well, actually, will we, I don't know if we'll be able to finish the story quest tomorrow night. I don't know how much there is left. Oh, wait, what is all this? Ah, the Mora. Here's Ningguang's birthday message. I read this yesterday, but I just didn't claim the reward. Remember to do the quiz tomorrow as well, every day, from the 27th to the 29th. You can do it every day for 50,000 Mora. And the survey, I haven't done a survey on stream in a while. I just forget to do it. Like, I read it, I'm like, yeah, I'll do it later, and then I forget about it, and I never get the 30,000 Mora. Anyways, good night, everyone. Take care. Stay hydrated. Keep saving for the ball. 3 days, 14 hours. We're so close. We're so close. Hang in there. 2.1 is coming. Oh boy. Can't wait. We can wait. We can wait. Patience. Alright. Good night, everyone. Bye-bye.